Hi everyone, my name is Palisa Makapi and I am a Houdini visual effects and compositing artist. I wanted to show a quick breakdown of one of my very first projects that I did about 6 months ago. And this was one of the projects that I was super proud of. I was so excited to put this in my portfolio and show people. I felt like this project really encompasses a lot of the techniques I've learned. And so I was excited to kind of do a small breakdown and kind of share my process and the the journey I kind of took from start to finish, for lack of a better word. This is my Nuke script. It's really not daunting. I've seen quite worse actually, but this is the base. So this is kind of what we started with. I went in and I did some tracking and then I pulled a key. I really liked this project because it kind of taught me the importance of having like a really good green screen. In my base, I was having trouble tracking here actually because the green kind of changes from a lighter to darker tone. They like a slight gradient, and so I learned different things about how to key, and it was challenging, but I really enjoyed the process. This is my background, and I have two different backgrounds. Well, they're the same image, but I've done a few things to spice them up, spruce them up, and then I've gotten some atmospheric smoke. I've gotten two of the same smoke plumes, but I've changed them, and same as well for this welding ceiling. And so I went in, did a bunch of stuff to all of these, and then I actually tracked I camera tracked. I did a 3D camera track, and then I went in and yeah, this is a breakdown of like my projections. I'm a big fan of parallax, so I love to layer my projections. Um, I also like having a really dynamic camera that actually shows that parallax. I think it really adds to a scene. And so this is kind of what it looks like together. And then I added in more of these ceiling, like welding ceiling sparks. I also did some out of focus version of these as well. And I added these all in here. And once I was like, okay, this is good. I like how this is coming together. I actually then decided time to color correct and add some camera shake, more movement, make it more dynamic. And this is kind of what the final scene is looking like actually. And this was one of my first projects. And so from start to finish, it looks simple, but at the time I was struggling. But here's actually a more comprehensive breakdown. And so here's the finished shot. And here's my base. I pulled my key and then I layered the backgrounds. You can't see it, but those projections do have a foreground, a midground, and a background. So then I could go in and add my foreground smoke, which I think really adds to the scene. Like this is where you see it come together. And then my background smoke. And so you have like these different layers, and then you can actually see like the difference between my foreground and my midground and my background, specifically for the background. And then I added in some ceiling sparks. Here's that debris, not noticeable, but it adds, it's very subtle. And then my foreground debris with that out of focus. ceiling sparks plus my color grade. And this is the final project once again. And so I had lots of fun working on this. I can't wait to get out more projects similarly and do more breakdowns, show more of my work process. I'd also love any tips and tricks that anyone has. I would like to start engaging more with the VFX community, and so if anyone has some feedback, some constructive criticism, I am all ears. I really want to learn, and I really want this page to be a place where artists can come together and kind of share. And so that's my plan, and you'll be seeing more from me. Thank you very much. This has been Balisama Happy, and you'll see me in the next one.